We're going to make another spring tag today using these little tags. First, we're going to paint it white. I'm using Picket Fence from Fusion Mineral Paint. We're going to do 2 coats. And hi, this is Tammy with Flippin' Furniture, by the way. There's our first coat, and I do go ahead and do a second coat. And we're just drying it there. And next, we are going to decoupage one of these little lavender birds on here. There's actually 4 on the sheet, and I do every one of these. There's going to be a video for each one. I think this is my 3rd one right now. And I used my little water brush to water method that out. And now I am decoupaging it on here with Pentart's decoupage, varnish, and glue. And now I am just sealing over it with the same decoupage, varnish, and glue. And then I'm just cleaning up the excess around the edges with a little cleaning wipe. And then I dried it, and now I'm just using a little piece of, I don't know, I think it was actually a wired ribbon, kind of a burlap. And I just put it on with some heavy body gel, glued it on. And now I'm messing with a little mold, and I painted it purple. And then, I don't know if it took I think it only took 1 coat. I don't actually remember. And that's kind of tedious. You got to dry it. And then I'm using some, oh gosh, what is it? Moss green or golden moss, I think is what it's called. It's kind of a metallic green, but I don't really think it looks all that metallic, but I absolutely love that green. But anyway, I'm painting that for the greenery part on there. Again, kind of tedious. Looks like I could have edited a little bit more out. Sorry about that. And there I'm drying it. And now I'm going to use Eternal Wax, which is a gold wax, and putting that all over to highlight the details. And I think it looks really pretty. I hope that shows up for you guys. And then I just took my finger and the wax and put it all around the board. I was going for the edges, and then, of course, I just went crazy and put it darn near everywhere on there because I thought it looked so pretty. All around the edges and pretty much anywhere that it was white. Don't mind the background noise. That's just my dog biting her nails. But anyway, that's just Eternal Wax going on all around the edges and all around the background. And then I'm going to glue on this mold. And I'm using heavy body gel again. And I will have this whole list of supplies listed under the video in the description. And I did glue on a key down there. Well, there you see it. I'm gluing on or tying on some ribbon there. It's just this real kinky curly ribbon, so it kind of looks cute. Kind of stands up off the project. So, and there I'm gluing on the little enforcer at the top with some heavy body gel. And I'm just using the Eternal Wax on that, just making it gold. We really won't see much of it, but now I'm just taking some of my ribbons and kind of double knotting them at the top. So I had a green, and then this one's kind of a champagne, but it has some design to it, but it's basically overall kind of a champagne looking color. And I cannot brag enough about those scissors that I'm using there, but I'll put in a link for those too. They are really sharp. They're just a really, really nice pair of scissors for the price. Actually, I mean, they'd be a nice pair of scissors, even if they were more expensive. But anyway, I digress. And there again, I'm using that really thin, whatever that, I don't know what you call that kind of. I'm not a ribbon fanatic, so I don't know. I'm just honestly using up all. I used to be a scrapbooker, so I mean, I have all kinds of ribbon left from that, I guess. But I'm just using up what ribbons I have in my stash for all these projects. It feels good to get rid of some of that stuff. Even though I love it, I have so much. But anyway, so I just double knotted a bunch of those and, you know, kind of trimmed it up a little bit. And there it is. Tucked it into some decor, and I hope you like it. I hope you'll follow my YouTube channel. I hope you'll like it. I hope you comment, and I hope you subscribe for lots more videos just like this. And I hope to get back to doing a little more furniture one of these days, if time will allow. But that's always a problem, finding the time.